you, Steve. So for Mindset Monday today, we're going to be talking about how to start over after a setback or failure. I'm going to put that in the chat for you guys. So how to start over after a setback or failure. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys about 6 ways to start over after a setback or failure. Now, have you ever had a setback in life or a failure that really knocked you backward? They happen to all of us. We're humans. We're not robots. So we do make mistakes. So when it happens, how do you recover from that? So today, what I want you to do, I want you to think about past experiences, or maybe you're going through something nowadays. I mean, we're definitely dealing with unprecedented times. So when it happens to you, or if it's happening to you, how do you recover from that? Well, today I'm going to share with you 6 ways that have helped me to get back up, pull my crap together, and move on with life. And I would love to share that with you today. So let's go ahead and dig right in. So number 1 will be to redirect your frustrations into solutions. When you're down, you're normally pretty frustrated, right? You're pissed off, you're unhappy with the world, but instead of using that to be more unhappy, channel that negativity or that negative energy into a positive energy or a desire for change or a solution. When setbacks happen in my life, I would channel that into finding a solution, whether that was going on YouTube or watching videos or motivating videos like this one that we're sharing with you on Mondays, or reading a book, or going on workshops, whatever it is, any activity that will help me feel better, and channeling that negative energy into a positive energy, I would do that. So what helps you, or what could help you in times like this? So I think one of the things that we need to first realize is that we need to be honest with ourselves. So that's number 2. Be honest with yourself. It's important to be honest with yourself. Now, I know this may sound stupidly simple, but a lot of times when you have a setback, we want to blame somebody else or something else. We tend to point the finger like this. But we don't realize that if you look at the thumb, it's pointing right back at you, right? So until you don't admit, or until you admit that there's a problem, you're not going to be open-minded to a solution that could help you solve it. So start by being honest with yourself. It's not fun. It takes a little bit of time, and it takes time to reflect on that. But at the end, you learn from your mistakes. And that's number 3. Learn from your mistakes. Always learn from mistakes. I don't recommend sitting there and dwelling on it. And let me just cite an example. If you have kids, right? If you have children, when they first start, when they first learn how to walk, they fall down, they stumble, they fall down many times. And you don't see them on saying, you know what, this is too difficult, I'm not gonna walk ever again. They don't do that. Or for example, when you started riding a bike, let's assume everybody here knows how to ride a bike or a bicycle, right? A lot of us have fallen down many times when we first started learning how to ride a bicycle. Now that's a failure, right? But you don't stay there on the floor just saying, oh my God, you're dwelling on it, you're regretting because you just had a failure. You don't do that. That's frustrating, but you don't do that. You get back up, you start riding the bike again, and you continue and you keep going, right? So I don't recommend sitting there and dwelling on it, on being frustrated or depressed or unhappy for the rest of your life. But instead, be honest with yourself and then learn from it. Mark those lessons. Make sure you don't forget it. During the recession, when everything hit the fan with real estate, a lot of people took that opportunity to learn from it. And the same goes with any setback that you may be experiencing right now in life, or that you have experienced in your life. You got to learn how to forgive yourself. That's number 4. Forgive yourself. And that's another part of healing, and that is forgiving yourself. Again, we're humans. We're not robots. And you're going to make mistakes. So instead of being hard on yourself and beating yourself up or being unfair to yourself, forgive yourself. Love yourself and just let it go. Practice self-soothing. That's number 5 for you. Practice self-soothing. Now, soothing is easy to do incorrectly. When we can eat too much, or we can drink too much alcohol, we could do all sorts of negative things that are not going to help us and that are going to make our situation even worse. So instead of doing that, I highly recommend you do something positive, like going out in nature, whether that's taking a walk or going on a hike, going to the beach, or going out on a lake. If you can get out in nature, disconnect from the devices and get some alone time, you'll reset your brain and you will really help yourself. Me personally, I love the ocean. I'm a scuba diver. I love diving, and I try to schedule as many dives as I can possibly can throughout the year. In the last couple of months, I mean, I've probably done it like 5 times already, and that's a way of me disconnecting from everything. When you're alone and there in the water, down there on any of those dives, I don't know if we have any divers here, but to me, that's completely disconnection from the world, pretty much. And you don't have to do that, but you got to find ways that will help you disconnect from devices, disconnect from everything around you. And if you can connect with nature, I would definitely recommend that. And number 6 and last one will be to rest and sleep. Finally, and make sure you do get a lot of or plenty of sleep and rest when things aren't great. I don't know what the study is, but I've heard it many times before that when you're facing challenging times, when you're going through a stressful situation, sleeping and taking care of yourself in positive ways is going to help you overcome it. It's going to reset your body. I started tracking my sleep 3 to 4 years ago when I found an app. It's called like a sleep tracker. And I think the iPhone has that as well nowadays. And I started tracking my sleep cycles. Now, I was usually sleeping between 5.5 to 6.5 hours per night. Now, when I started tracking that, I bumped it up to 7.5 hours and did some research on it, and my anxiety and stress level dropped immensely. Now, nowadays, when I sleep less than that, or less than 7 hours, I start having, or I feel like I haven't rested well. So I have restless nights. My anxiety and stress level goes up. So I'm in a different mood. I can't even stand myself. So I try to get as much sleep as I can. And I definitely recommend that for you guys to do the same. Take care of yourself. When this whole situation with the COVID-19 started, one of the things we started telling you guys to do is take care of yourself. One, so you can stay healthy, right? And be healthy, be well, feel good mentally, physically. So one of the recommendations was that, sleep well, exercise, go for a walk, do something that physical that will help you feel much better. So just to recap, the 6 ways to start over after a setback or failure. Number 1, redirect your frustrations into solutions. Number 2, be honest with yourself. Learn from your mistakes. Number 4, forgive yourself. Number 5, practice self-soothing. And the last one was rest and sleep. So that's Mindset Monday for you guys. I hope you find it helpful and insightful. And you might have other ways to implement in your daily routines, your daily life. I mean, mindset matters. So anything you do to feel better, to feel positive, have more energy, I hope you guys are doing that and taking care of yourself. So I hope you guys, again, you find that helpful. And I hope everyone start your week off strong, energized, positive, because again, that's the type of self-image that we portray to our clients. And we want our clients to see that in ourselves, how positive we can be during bad times. All right. All right, guys. So I appreciate so much you guys for joining us today. We do have an exciting week ahead of us. I want you guys to continue, staying in tune with what we're doing here at Broker Nation. If you go to www.brokernation.events, stay tuned with that. Right now for this week, I think we have our Wednesday for the Broker Nation agents. We have our office meeting every week. And then Friday, we have Real Estate Friday. And I would love for you guys to stay and in tune with that, because Real Estate Friday, we might have a guest speaker with us on Friday for real estate that's going to be talking to us about a specific topic, and it will be I'll probably be announcing it pretty soon in the ads on, if you stay with us on Facebook, Instagram, and all of our social media platforms, and you'll be definitely be invited to that. So stay tuned for that upcoming Real Estate Friday. And Steve, what else do we have going on?
Yeah, Daylon, we have a relevant realtor coming up. We haven't announced the dates yet, but that's going to be, it's very popular. We've been doing it live for over a year and a half now, and we've done a couple of them now via Zoom. We got another one coming up in the next couple of weeks, so make sure you stay tuned in for that on, like Daylon said, on our social media channels, and we also announce everything first on brokernation.events. And I've been working one-on-one with a lot of our agents to put together your marketing plan between now and the end of the year. So those Broker Nation agents, make sure you reach out to me to set an appointment for that. Some of our agents have been finding some really good success actually in the last few months. It was really tough in March and April, I think, but in the last couple of months, some of you have really been succeeding, and we'd love to get more of you doing that, and trying to empower you guys as much as possible with all the strategies and tools that that are out there right now. So stay on top of that. And Friday, of course, we're going to have Real Estate Friday. And next week or the week after, we might be rebooting the marketing and lead generation and social media training on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Great. Excellent, Steve. Thank you for that. All right, everybody. So I want to thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning for Mindset Monday. Again, stay strong, stay healthy, and keep your mindset positive. So I look forward to seeing you guys on Real Estate Friday, and a lot of you for our Wednesday meeting. So take care and have a wonderful day, everybody. Wait for the camera a second. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you later. See you later, everybody.
Later, Jonathan.
Bye. Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye, Han.